It's Ernesto Cossa. Hello, my name is Ernesto Cossa. I'm so excited today that I can share what God has done in my life, and then I can share what I've been experienced many years with the Lord. I was so excited that probably I will be in Germany to enjoy that day, to share what God has done into my life. But because of some reason, I didn't get a visa. But I am very excited because I know that God has a plan, that God has a great time to the door be open. Because I know that when we feel that the door is being closed, the door is not closed. God want to protect us. God want to trying to save us. He want to take us in a great time that we can go the place with the protection. Some of us, when things become hard, we think that God is not there with us. But it's not true. God is always with us. So what I want to tell you guys today, that you guys enjoy that class, that religion class with Stefan and Papa Horst. I do believe that Papa Horst is someone that he has experienced a lot miracles. He has experienced a lot what God is doing in Africa. And Stefan too, she's been given all powers, everything to understand the Lord. She never give up. So I want to encourage each of the student, each of the person that he will be a part of that event that is being enjoying that day. That never forget that God is always look for people that they will stop for those who suffer. People that they will stop for those who doesn't have anything even to eat, even to drink. Sometimes we think if we're talking about stop to give something to eat, sometimes we think about natural food, but it's not about natural food. You can give the person the spiritual food. When you stop for someone that is hungry, someone that is crying out, that doesn't know who Jesus is, when you stop, give him 1 minute to tell him about Jesus, you are saving his life. You are feeding him. You are showing him that he can have a hope. He can have a hope that he can receive from the Lord. That you are helping him, telling him that you are not alone. You are with God. Why I say that? Because many years ago, 20 years ago, I was not anyone. I was the person that I didn't know what I'm doing. But because God is always has a purpose, always has something for us, He changed my life. He changed complete my life. And today, I can travel and share the gospel. I can stop for people and tell people about Jesus and tell people how God it is, and then how God want to use us, how God want us to help one another, how God want to call us to go to the nations and share the gospel. Lots of us will lose the faith because of things. Sometimes life is getting hard on us, and we begin to think that the Lord is not here with us. The Lord, He doesn't love us. The Lord, He doesn't understand. But it's not true. When things get hard, remember that when the things get hard to you, remember that God is want to take you to the new level. God want to take you to the new level. God want to take you to the higher place. To you today, give your time and to see it and hearing people sharing the gospel and hearing people tell their experience about Jesus is a precious thing. It's a great thing that you are doing, because you can take for those words. You can take for those words and trying to implement and trying to teach an art and trying to invite people to come to Jesus. Because I believe that each of you in that class, each of you in that event, God has something to you to do. All we have to pray and listen to Him and ask God, what do you want me to do? God, where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to stop? Where do you want me to start? God is going to show you where you're supposed to start, where you have to stop. If He wanted you to go to Africa, He will send you to go to Africa. If He wanted you to go to Israel, God is gonna send you to Israel. If He wanted you to go to Egypt, Japan, China, America, everywhere, you don't have to worry about anything. Because God is gonna provide it. Because God is a God full of providers. Everything that we have is because of Him. Everything that we get is because of Him. Even without money to pay your flight, without money to pay the hotel, to pay your food. But if it's God who's sending you, He's going to provide for the flight. He's going to provide for the food. He's going to provide for the place you sleep. I'm telling you this. I'm saying that because I've been experienced those things. I've been in different country without to pay anything, without to pay the hotel, without to pay the food, without to pay the flight, because God is touching people's heart. He's touching people's heart, and people provide, and people pay for everything, because it's God who touched their heart to them to do that. So what I want to encourage you guys is you to understand the miracle of God. It's you to understand the purpose of God, because everything is being created by God. If we understand Him, we're going to sit with Him in the same side, because God is looking for the people that they are willing to preach the gospel, people that are willing to love one another, people that are willing to die for them. Sometimes we think to have a huge house, to have a huge house, to have a lot of money is enough. It's not enough. You can have a land, you can have a country for you, owned for you. But if you don't have Jesus in your heart, you're still a poor. You're still a poor. Even if you have a huge house, you have a huge job, you have a lot of money. But if you don't have Jesus in your heart, you're still poor. Because the Lord is telling us, be poor in the spirit so that I can reach out. I can reach you. If we would be a poor in the spirit, the Lord is going to reach us. We will begin to understand. We will begin to understand that everything that we have because of Him. Everything that we have because of Him. Our first thing that God He blessed us without us doing anything back for Him. It was Him. He gave us the life. The first bless that God has gave us is a life. Today we have a life because God, Jesus, He been give His own life. He been died for us so that today we can live. Today we can see one another. So what I want to say, I am praying that the Lord can touch each of you. I am praying that the Lord can give you something to do, that the Lord can show you how to follow Him and how to love one another and how to help others, how to help those who are suffering. We've been seeing many people in different countries suffering without nothing to eat, without nothing to drink. If you pray and say, God, show me what I have to do, crying out to Jesus, say, Jesus, I have everything, but I'm still empty in my heart. I want to share what I have to others. God is going to give you something to do. God is going to help you to understand that everything that you have is because of Him. Lots of people, they forget that everything that what they have is because of God. Today, lots of people, they are losing their life. They are losing their life because of the material stuff. They are fighting for their own self. But Jesus, the big example that we have is Jesus. When He came to the earth, He didn't fight for Him. He fought for all of us. He gave His own life so that we can have a life. Because of Him, died on the cross and raised again, because He want us to have a life. He want us to understand that we don't have to fight for us. We don't have to fight by the body. We have to fight by the Spirit. We have to fight by the Spirit. And we will begin to understand that when we follow Him, everything that we have has come from Him. Jesus is great. Jesus is someone that is great to follow. Jesus is someone that He provides everything. Jesus is someone that is so great that you cannot imagine. You cannot imagine how it's so great to follow Him. Because when you follow Jesus, you don't worry about nothing. You don't worry about tomorrow. You don't worry about today. Because you know that if I don't eat today, tomorrow God is going to give me. You know if the door is closed today, tomorrow the door will be closed. That is a big example that I want to tell you. I want to tell you because of my visa. I was crying. I said, God, why? Why God? Why God I didn't get that? I went there twice. Why I didn't get a visa? I had all the documents. I have everything. Why they didn't trust in me? But God is saying, it's not the time. It's not the time. Waiting for the right time. I'll be waiting for the right time. I'll be waiting for the right time. And the right time will come, and then I will not give up. I will be praying. I will be praying. I will be praying. I will be follow Jesus. I will be waiting. I will be give all my power to Him. So that the answer, the right answer will come. Because the door that Jesus who open, no one can close. But if Jesus closed the door, no one can open. So I know that I have a call. I have a call to share the gospel. I have a call to travel in different nations and different countries to share the gospel. And that I know that no one can close what God has been calling me to do. So thank you so much to take your time to listen to this. And I believe that if you experience the miracle, if you experience the God's voice, your life will change. Your life will change. Because I know that lots of us, we don't believe in a miracle. We don't believe in the Spirit. But when we see, when you eat today and you sleep and you wake up to another day, is a miracle. Because some people go to the hospital and they sleep forever. They never wake up again. But you will sleep today and you will wake up tomorrow and you will eat tomorrow. It's a miracle. It means that Jesus is loving you. It means that Jesus is caring about you. It means that Jesus is still opening His arms so that you can come, you can run to the Father. Even when we're against Him, even when we do a wrong thing, even when we are committed sin, Jesus, He never stopped to love us. He keeping love us. He's keeping saying, my son, come to me. My son, come to me. I'm saying that because we grow with Heidi Becker. She's been teaching us about to have faith. She's been teaching us about how to understand the love of God, how to understand the miracles. The another thing that I want to tell you, miracles is come for trust. If you trust God and you believe in Him, you will see miracles. Because in the Bible, the Lord has been telling us, if we trust in Him, if we follow Him, we're going to see lots of miracles. We're going to pray for people, and the people, they will get it healed. We're going to stop for people and tell them about Jesus, and the people, they will be happy because they will receive the word of God. That is a miracle. To you listen to me, to you see it and listen what I am saying and watching what I am saying now is a miracle. Because you never imagined that one day you were supposed to meet me. One day you were supposed to hear that encouraging word that is coming from my mouth, but it's not my word, it's the word of Jesus. Because Jesus has put in my mind so that I can share, that I don't have to keep what I know for my own self. I have to share to another. So I am praying to God bless German, to God bless all of you there. Lord, bless my brothers and sisters, and I pray that you're going to provide it for them. You're going to make them to understand that you are God full of mercy, you are God full of miracle. And I pray that since today and ever, they will walk with you and they will understand how great you want them to follow you. And I bless you in the name of Jesus. And thank you so much.